That I thought I was live, but evidently I wasn't. So this is Dark Spear with 1541 versus 321, and it looks like it will be a match. So I believe one more minute to go before they start. So they have their full team here. And it will be 321 blue, 1541 red. I see pretty much everybody. So hopefully this is going to be a pretty competitive match. So 40 seconds to go. I just want to remind everybody that I'll have a gift code to give away this event, possibly two. I'll probably do two just because this one looks like it'll be a pretty good one. A lot of good looking castles, strong players. I believe Lord 60's on both sides. We should get some good reports. And if you didn't know before, now you know. Dragon campaign it's real kills. So once your hospital's full, you're getting losses. So we could see some people get zeroed in here. All right, they're off. Looks like people are leapfrogging, shooting from the base and teleporting. And they're taking up location, most of them, from 1541 up here by the Night Hall. So I'm not sure if the Night Hall opens up in the playoffs or not, but it looks like it must. Let's see. 321 set up just south of the crystal mine. So this is different. For once, everybody's not clustered around the crystal mine. They do kind of centrally locate teams so they can rally from positions. I'm assuming they got teams over here at the armory and the training grounds too. So 321 King, let's take a look at him. 321 King is 1 billion power Lord 60. Who's over here at the training grounds? 1541 Ace. So here's Ace. He's wearing the Overlord skin. He's at the training grounds. I highly doubt anybody's going to take this from him. So they got a rally moving at the crystal mine. Just 1.2. Okay, so those might be just marches filling. Alright, so they went right after castles, looks like. So we'll open castle rally. We'll open some of the battle reports here in a sec. Just give them a little bit of time to do some fighting. So right now it's 1541, 49, 321, 69. So still early on. They're getting points per minute. So it's going to take a few minutes at least to start racking up some points. I want to see. Let's see if I can find a battle report. So supply point, training grounds. So far that's all I see. So no castle rallies or anything yet. I could have swore I saw a castle rally going, but so once again, Kingdom 321 is blue. Kingdom 1541 is red. And it looks like they're actually playing. So red just took the crystal mine. Let's look at that. Lion Roar versus Major. These guys got some big stats. So 1600 attack plus 600 plus HP. I mean, that's up at the top end of the powerful players that play this game. Defensive damage, 284%, 252% defensive damage taken. Wow. So they beat him with a bigger march, but I mean, that was close for only having 3 million troops in there. So let's see what's starting to go. Still pretty close, within 100 points of each other. Let's check this one out. So, oh, so it looks like they double rallied that. They had to double rally the crystal mine. First rally failed. His defensive damage here on the right hand side, this Major, this guy's a strong defender. Some of these newer stats that they've put out with the gems and stuff, this improve the effect of countering cavalry, reduce the effect of being countered. Those are some interesting new stats. I'm curious exactly how that transitions, you know, what the transfer rate of that is as far as cavalry attack and reducing the percentage. Okay, so they're moving at the armory. So looks like 321 King is holding it. Let's see what happened there. Okay, so they must have sent looks like they're pulling out of places. Still a little early to see whether or not they're going to be counter rallying, accepting rallies, or just defending the points, or pulling and making and then resetting a counter rally before it can turn the point. Huh. So looks like they did end up taking the training grounds from Ace. Let's go look at that report. Where's the training ground? Wow. Even Frankie's strong. This Major is a beast of a defender. I'm trying to find that training ground, how they got that from Ace, but not seeing it. So it's still pretty close, but Kingdom 321 is slightly pulling away. They have a lot of strong castles. 3 Lord 60s just in their officials. So it looks like Ace is rallying, setting. He's setting on something. So teleport points, dragon towers, those aren't the main priority, but looks like they're capturing those too. The main priority is this center of the map here, the tower blessing, crystal mine, even the supply points, they give good points per minute. You want the training ground and the armory, those give good points per minute. Dragon towers, not a top priority usually. Okay, so this Mia is setting a rally too, it looks like. Let's see some more battle reports. Okay, so Ace looks like he took back his position over there. So here's the battle report, now that I see the little picture where they took it from him. So let's see Major's offensive stats. Wow, 279 and 270 on offensive damage and offensive damage reduction. That's strong. So this guy is a strong defender and a strong attacker. Both of his defense and offensive damages are huge. I mean, you can see Ace's defensive damages are huge too, as well as the stats, but this guy Major, I don't know if I'd want to run into him in KVK or main. Okay, so who's holding the... Okay, so it looks like 1541 is in the crystal mine. No. TNR. So TNR is in the crystal mine. They're in the... they just took the armory. So the armory is counting down in possession of TNR. The training ground's counting down in possession of SR1. And the points are just slowly starting to move away in favor of TNR. So let's see, a narrow defeat at the supply point. A defeat at the crystal mine. Okay, so this looks like it might be three rallies on the crystal mine, all failed, huh? Yeah, this Major is a major problem for the Ace team. So the triple rally, basically a triple rally. 5.4 million sent at his 5.5 million, only killed 1.2. Then they followed that with a second hit from Nico, who is not weak. That took 2.3 million back. And then the third rally, he must have got some more troops back in there in between hits, and they refilled it and he held off. So I wouldn't necessarily call that a triple rally because they landed. All 3 hits weren't exactly right in a row, but I mean, that was pretty close to a triple rally, and he defended all of them. So they just rallied the Armory, trying to change it over. Let's see how that battle report went over. So, nope, that was a solo. So is this Major holding position? So Major must be the rally setter into all the main points here. So they are using his stats if they rallied in, super rallied in. So far, no castle rallies. Everybody's just focusing on trying to secure points. Here's Kingdom 321's team. A lot of big ponies. I'm not a big fan of this big rainbow pony. It's kind of, I don't know, big. Alright, let's see a battle report. So, defeat on the Crystal Mine. Again, Major's stats are the ones holding that. And they just cannot knock this guy off the point. He's like a stump. Where is this guy, Major? Let's look for him. Okay, so he's one of the big ponies. He looks like he's the knight. He's the knight for Kingdom 321. This is him. Pretty impressive. He seems to be holding position on most every one of these main points. And now they're filling the Crystal Mine. So the score is SR1 560, TNR 1198 so far. And it looks like TNR is just slowly distancing themselves. But they're fighting, and there's lots of participation. So yeah, as the rounds go on, the teams that are there, they want to be there, people will show up and they'll actually play. First round, it was a gamble whether or not people would show up or not, and I think a lot of people didn't even realize that these kills were real. I know I saw in some of the chats, one team, a whole alliance got zeroed. They didn't realize that Dragon Campaign was real kills. Oh, I really like Frankie's wings. Those go really good on my tiger. Okay, so I will be giving out a reward code. I have no idea what the reward code gives you. I just have a couple of reward codes to give out. So if you want one, I'm going to ask just a standard game trivia question. And the first one to type in the chat bar is going to get their first reward code. So, everybody ready? I'll give you guys a couple seconds. I'm going to be giving out a reward. So the first person to type the answer to this question in the chat bar is going to get this first reward code. And I don't know what they are, so don't blame me if it's no good. And if it's really, really good, then you can thank me. Okay, so whoever tells me what is the T12 unit that the Viking civilization unlocks, whoever types that in the chat bar first gets the first reward code. The T12 unit unlocked through the Viking civilization. I don't have any Jeopardy music to play, so we're just gonna wait. Whoever types it in. Okay, so it looks like Clash Zoom. He typed it. He didn't use English, but he used the correct word. So Clash Zoom, I will be sending you the first reward code. Alright, so let me think here. You're going to be sent the first reward code, and I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that, because I don't think you're added as one of my contacts. So you're either going to have to add me on WeChat or add me in Game Friend, and I will send you the reward code directly. And because this is a decent match, I'll be giving out another reward code here pretty soon. Alright, let's check out some battle reports and see what happened. Okay, so looks like a Crystal Mine defeat. So they're just trying to solo the Crystal Mine there. They're just doing some solos. So this Babs Hunter here, that's another Lord 60 for TNR. This TNR team is pretty big. Wow. Yeah, so anytime you got these players up well over 600 on HP, those guys are powerful players. You don't want to take any rallies from these guys. It'll be interesting to see what happens when they start castle rallying stuff. 600 plus HP with like 250 offensive damage, that'll chop you right in half. Most players. Okay, so my in-game name is, let's see, Dark Spear. So I'll type it out for you. I'm gonna have to, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna type it out for you. Let me see here. Somebody type it out for me, for him, my in-game name. I'll just post my WeChat and my in-game name here, if anybody can type that for me. Okay, so you can find me to add me as an in-game friend, because I can't exactly type it out because I use a Korean character in my name, but you can find me in Kingdom 97 at coordinates 311547. So if you go to those coordinates, add my castle as a friend, or send me a direct mail once you get the reward code, then I will directly mail you the individual reward code. I'm keeping track here exactly who wins what, and I will send you directly.